Hi there, Ronnie here, coming at you with a video. Um, Personal log. It was a good weekend. Um, kind of tinged with sadness in a sense that Tabletop Scotland is becoming so successful now for a lot of reasons, but it's now grown bigger than the Duo Centre, so next year it's happening in Edinburgh in a far bigger convention, which is a big positive. So it was kind of a goodbye to the Duo Centre, which has been great. Was fantastic to have Saffron down for it again. Being there with Fiona and Maxine was lovely. Fiona and I, since we split, we've been on good terms, and certainly we've always been on good terms, and we have met up at times since as friends, and just meeting up with each other. And we still get on very well. But yeah, it was nice, and we had there were moments where we had some genuine sort of heart to heart moments, and I think we both feel that we want our friendship to be closer than it has been for a while, and meet up more socially and so on, which I am all for, because she is a genuinely lovely person, and I still regard her with a great deal of affection, as I do Maxine, who I have said on more than a couple of occasions to her that if she ever needs someone, a sort of father-like figure, to talk to about things, I'll always be there for her, and I stand by that, and I do stand by that. And it was great, just the four of us laughing and joking and just having fun. Hotel this year. Whilst not perfect, stand by for that. The Premier Inn in the town centre of Perth was such an improvement over the New County Hotel from last year. It was just wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Not without issues though, and I will. I think I'm going to email the Premier Inn and just list them all. Because there were a few niggles. For me, they were niggles because, quite frankly, after the absolute horror show that was last year, this year has just been an improvement in all regards. It was just nice. We're already talking about next year, and sort of preliminarily looking at where we might be staying. 'Cause if everything goes to plan, there could be 6 of us. Maxine and Saffron get on so well, and Fiona and I get on, well enough that we're okay to go as a kind of unit. And currently Maxine has a boyfriend. She has another half, as obviously does Saffron. So there could be 6 of us. The fact that it's moving to Edinburgh, I think, actually is great for the event. Perth is great, but it's kind of odd to get to. Whereas Edinburgh, and where they are, it's not. It's just, hop, skip, and a jump from Edinburgh Airport. And because of that, because it's a hop, skip, and a jump from the airport, I could see a lot more people just, hopping a plane up to Edinburgh and, finding a cheap hotel and going there for a couple of days. I mean, I know Jason and Becky had talked about one of the problems with coming up for Tabletop Scotland was realistically they would have to be driving up, which is a lot of hours for them, and even if they flew up, then you've got to go through all the hassle of renting a car, because again, where it was in Perth wasn't close. Whereas now, the possibility of people just flying up and coming, strangely, even if they flew up in the morning and just did a day and flew back in the evening, for people, there's now that option. It's now opened up for the possibility of more people coming. And interestingly, in many ways, it's now going to be easier for people to get to the new event by public transport than Perth. So that opens it up a lot. So I'm looking forward to seeing Tabletop Scotland next year growing even more. What would I like to see? Last year there was a bit of a push to get some more wargaming stuff in. Now, whilst I am not much of a wargamer anymore, I mean, I'll play, but I wouldn't class myself as a wargamer. I really didn't class myself as a wargamer when I was playing wargames, but I certainly wouldn't class myself as one now. My daughter is, and I have friends obviously who are. And I think it would be nice because it's Tabletop Scotland. It's not Board Game Scotland or Roleplay Scotland. It's Tabletop Scotland. And I think all the aspects of tabletop gaming should be shown. I mean, last year there was some wargaming done. There was that huge board, that huge setup where they were doing like D-Day landings using Memoir 44. And I'd like to see that, even if it is just like Commands and Colours games coming. People playing Memoir 44 or Command and Colours Napoleonic, or Battle Cry or Battle Lore, Command and Colours Ancients and so on, or Red Alert. And I think that would be nice to see. And just expand and show, because one of the things about TTS is, whilst yes, hobby gamers go, obviously, it should be something that people who aren't hobby gamers should be able to come and look at this hobby and go, "Oh, that actually looks quite good. And we shouldn't be gatekeepers in that regard. We should be sort of expanding the hobby and letting, Joe Public see what a fun hobby it is, because it is. We don't play these games, we play them because they're fun. Serious fun, but fun. So yeah, it was a really fun time. I felt very, very comfortable this year. I think because we were just there as a group of friends. Obviously, my daughter was there, and just friends, and just saying hi and walking around the stalls, and playing the odd little game and running games, and just having a fun time in a family atmosphere. And what more can you say? What more could you want from a game, from a convention? I am so happy to be a part of it, albeit as a punter. But I'm so happy to be part of it, and I want to be part of it. I want to enjoy Tabletop Scotland every year. It's growing, it's coming back, it's going to be great. I'm looking forward to it, and I can't wait for next year. We have to wait for just over a year now, but it's going to be good. So thanks everyone for watching, and I'll be back soon with another video.